You know, I think the government is not good. It's performance. The government is whatever we create it to be. If you take an OT consciousness, we're making it all, baby. When they're doing it to us, you're in a victim mentality. If they're doing it to you, you're in a victim mentality. If you're in a victim mentality, you know what? You are a victim. We can create ourselves to be a victim at the speed of thought. Wow. They're doing it to us. Well, then there ain't nothing you can do about it. Because you just created a whole government instantaneously out of thought that's doing stuff to you. That's what you got. We get what we create. It is as we create it to be. The TRs are training routines. You don't get your TRs in. You expand the abilities that the TRs are designed to produce. Like an Olympic athlete practices to develop an ability. But you better be real damn clear what ability you're working on. I'm working on the ability, TRs, to be comfortable with anybody, including you. Oh my God, I gotta be comfortable looking at you. No, you don't have to be. You are choosing to develop the ability to be more and more comfortable with anything. The government just took all my money. Good, are you comfortable? Oh, I'm comfortable. I'm pissed. You can do that. But what's that mean? That means you are diseased. You are ill at ease. You're not comfortable. That simple thing. I've had women terrified of spiders. And a woman came to me, all I did was have her confront spiders on a gradient scale, starting with pictures and up to real spiders. To where she got told, she now has pet tarantulas. She puts them on her hand. They crawl up around the back of their neck. Freaks me out. I am not comfortable with this. She wants to put it on my arm. I said, are you crazy? She says, so you gotta be comfortable. Oh, I said, no, I don't gotta be comfortable. I can choose to get comfortable. Like you. I don't choose that. Power choice is senior to anything, like Ron said. When you're developing the ability to get comfortable. I have people nervous in crowds. You practice. I had a woman who came to me and pissed off, totally a mess, because she went to a party and beautiful models hit on her boyfriend. She's becoming a rock star. I came to her, first of all, cleaned up all the upsets, settled it all down, and then I said, how many parties do you think you're going to go to, on your way to becoming a rock star? How many times do you think your boyfriend's going to get hit on? You want to be comfortable with it, or you want to fall apart, you want to become a mess? What do you want? Your choice. Becoming a mess, you already got down. You must have practiced that a lot. Practice. She says, I want to be comfortable. I said, good. Then the next party, what you do is you hope, postulate, intend for boyfriends to show up that hit, for girls to show up that hit on your boyfriend, so you can practice being comfortable watching it. Right. And she did. She fell into the game, called me up 3 weeks later, excited beyond belief, and said, John, you ain't going to believe this. I said, what? She said, I was all ready to practice, like you said, and even if I got a mess, I would go in the bathroom, like you said, and calm down, touch the walls, feel things, get back in the present time, and then come back and practice some more, like you said. I was all ready. I was looking forward to it. None of the girls hit on my boyfriend. All the guys hit on me.
That was great.
slant on life, chapter called Confronting, page 123, paragraph 4, lines 1 and 2. The handling of a problem seems to be simply the increase in the ability to handle the problem. And when the problem can be totally confronted, it no longer exists. This is strange and miraculous. L. Ron Hubbard, or whoever that guy was, some philosopher guy, The handling of any problem seems to be simply the increase in the ability to confront the problem. Everybody say, the handling of any problem, don't say yet. The handling of any problem seems to be simply the increase in the ability to handle a problem. Say it.
The handling of any problem seems to be
simply the ability to handle.
See how much you need to work on duplication? I'm not putting you down. I'm just saying, if you want to be able to duplicate. Some of you got it, some of you didn't, some of you altered it a little bit. Right? But you duplicate it, then you understand it. That's TR0. And you don't do TR0 just in front of an auditor. Yes, you're training to be able to confront, to be comfortable when the PC picks up the goddamn cans and throws them at you. Yeah. If you're very alert, you can duck. Like I said in Karate Kid, how do you handle a punch? Don't be there when the punch arrives. Run away. Right? You're developing the ability to be comfortable with anything, with anyone, with the government, with the IRS. You ain't going to ever handle the IRS if you're going to handle them from a point of discomfort. If you're going to handle them from a point of dis-ease. Maybe if you could totally confront them, they would disappear. Poof. Anybody see the IRS? Oh, really? Yeah. But then you think IRS the next instant, because you're totally 100% totally powerful creator, and they will materialize back into existence. That's how powerful we are. We are gods. Everyone is 100% totally correct all the time. It is exactly as we created to be, 100% all the time. I have a problem. Yes, you do. I've been having difficulty with it. Yes, you are. I need to do 3 intensives on it. Yes, you do. And then I'm not sure it will be handled then. You're right. It is as we say it is. Command goes from the book to the student, as is on to the coach. TR3, ability. One of the abilities. Anybody know an ability on TR3? Anybody? It's okay to be wrong. It's okay to not know. I am comfortable with your not knowing, sort of.
Ability to emanate in a new unit of
I'm
time.
working to be comfortable with stupidity, right? I have an axiom on it.
To repeat the command as though we're in a new unit of time.
Yeah, there you go. Very good. New unit of time. Friend, Roman countryman. Friend, Roman countryman. Hiya, Andy! Creation of a new unit of time. Also, here's the thing. I have hardly seen any Scientologist, no matter what their level is, low level or class 12, who always gets an answer to the question they ask before asking another question. That's one of the abilities developed on the TR, to always get an answer to the question that you ask before asking another question.
Makes sense.
Right. I have not seen Scientologists, to varying degrees, they have, but not to any great degree, differentiate between a comment and an origination. environment is designed to throw you off. Throw you off your purpose, throw you off your intent, throw you off your dream, throw you off your reality. How do you handle a comment? Anybody know? Ignore. It does not exist. You give it no energy, no attention. You don't try to handle it. You don't protest it. You don't get pissed off. You don't get diseased regarding it. It doesn't exist. You ignore it.
Give us the definition of a comment again, please.
Something that is an attempt to throw you off. Throw off your purpose, throw you off your dream, throw you off your intent. Right? Throw you off of your comfort. Throw you off. And origination is something that sincerely concerns the person. Now we go to the ultimate skill, TR4, to be able to maintain affinity, reality, and communication with the person throughout the origination. Wow! You got any idea how many abilities there are contained in that little statement to maintain affinity, reality, and communication with someone? That means that you value that person. You don't falter for one instant. You value them. You value them so much that they know they are being valued. In Ron's bulletin on manners, he talks about the importance of valuing the person. That person is important. That person is unique. That person is a manifestation of God, of infinity, of OT-ness. A unique manifestation like no other in the universe. A friend of mine went to a party. I think I told you this in the last one. I don't care. I'm telling you it again. Number of times over. Material equals certainty. Went to a party, Hollywood party, said he was the only name you would not recognize. They were all superstars. He met many of them. They were gracious. He met Phyllis Diller. He went out and met some others. And he all of a sudden went. He had the feeling that Phyllis Diller was the most beautiful woman at the party. This was prior to any of her body work. And he said it makes sense to him. His logical mind was going, how the heck did she be the most beautiful person at the party? It struck him so much that he went back up to her and he told her. And she said, thank you. She said, when I am with someone, I attempt to make them the entire universe for the time that I am with them. He said it made her the most beautiful person at the party. That's what I was talking about in manners. Rod delineated in the manners bulletin 3 things. Valuing the person, valuing them as important, valuing them as unique, valuing me as who they are. That's the top of the pyramid on manners. You can get away with a lot of screw-ups if you genuinely value the person and you value everything they have to say. That doesn't mean you judge what they have to say. That doesn't mean that you agree with it. It doesn't mean you disagree with it. It means you value it as their creation. What did you say, sweetheart? I said the president is fucked. Oh, okay. Very good. How creative. And your mother's screwed, by the way, is fucked also, by the way. Oh, how beautiful, how unique, how very creative. You don't say that to them, but that's the attitude you have. You value them and everything they have to say. And then Rod said the next thing is communication cycle, which we're talking about these abilities. And the third one is what people normally consider to be manners, the Emily Post what fork to use. You know, order of importances. You always value the person. Anybody here who feels they could increase their ability to truly, sincerely value the person they are talking to? Anybody? Okay. I do. I am far from being a master at it. If I remember it, I can do it. Right? And see, they light up like a candle because they're genuinely being valued, not judged for any case.